cool, actually.
It's the heart of the swamp. It's been calling us here. I knew it.
It's just a tree. It can't call anyone. For the
Oh.
last time, there's nothing after us. And there's nothing magical happening here.
Of course there's. Hello, monster giant. Oh, that used the tentacles. Cool. That's a pretty neat creature. I wonder though... Well, we're gonna get an explanation for it soon enough, but... Probably. But... I wonder what that actually is. Ditto. Oh, that's pretty cool. Guitar surfing. But still, what the heck is that? What? Jesus! Oh God. That creature is incredibly powerful if you don't have fire. I bet even with fire that would be incredibly powerful. What did you just throw?
Now what would a lemur need a shirt for?
Yep. That's... Oh! Oh God. You're using the wrong head. Huh. That's pretty amazing, actually. Still, what the hell is that? Beast. Oh, there's someone inside.
There's someone in there! He's bending the vines!
Cool. Nature bending? That's... They are amazing. Also, you might accidentally kill him if you keep doing that.
Why did you call me here if you just wanted to kill us?
Wait! I didn't call you here.
We were flying over and I heard something calling to me, telling me to land.
He's the Avatar. Stuff like that happens to us a lot.
The Avatar. Come with me.
Okay.
So, who are you then?
I protect the swamp from folks that want to hurt it. Like this fella with his big knife.
See? Completely reasonable. Not a monster, just a regular guy defending his home. Nothing mystical about it.
Oh, the swamp is a mystical place, all right. It's sacred. I reached enlightenment right here under the banyan grove tree. I heard it calling me, just like you did.
Sure you did. It seems real chatty.
See, this whole swamp is actually just one tree spread out over miles. Branches spread, then sink and take root, and then spread some more. One big living organism, just like the entire world.
Neat.
I get how the tree is one big thing, but the whole world?
Sure. You think you're any different from me, or your friends, or this tree? If you listen hard enough, you can hear every living thing breathing together. You can feel everything growing. We are all living together, even if most folks don't act like it. We all have the same roots, and we are all branches of the same tree.
But what did our visions mean?
In the
How
swamp, we see
philosophical.
visions of people we've lost, people we loved, folks we think are gone. But the swamp tells us they're not. We're still connected to them. Time is an illusion, and so is death.
But what about my vision? It was someone I had never met.
You're the Avatar, you tell me.
That's probably someone he wants to
Time
meet.
is an illusion. So it's someone I will meet.
Sorry to interrupt the lesson, but we still need to find Appa and Momo.
I think I know how to find them. Everything is connected.
What the?
Come on, we gotta hurry.
Oh my goodness! That? What the heck?
Alpha!
Well, I have something to say now.
We're under attack!
Hey, you guys are waterbenders.
You too? That means we're kin. Hey, Hugh, how you been?
You know, scared some folks, swung some vines, the usual.
Hugh?
How you like that possum chicken?
Tastes just like Arctic hen. So why are you guys so interested in eating Appa? You've got plenty of those big things wandering around.
You want me to eat old Slim? He's like a member of the family.
Nice, Slim.
Oh, he don't eat no bugs. That's people food.
Where'd you say you was from?
The South Pole.
Didn't know there was waterbenders anywhere but here. They got a nice swamp there, do they?
No, it's all ice and snow.
No wonder you left.
Well, I hope you realize now that nothing strange was going on here. Just a bunch of greasy people living in a swamp.
What about the visions?
I told you we were hungry. I'm eating a giant bug.
But what about when the tree showed me where Appa and Momo were?
That's Avatar stuff. That doesn't count. The only thing I can't figure out is how you made the tornado that sucked us down.
I can't do anything like that. I just bend the water in the plants.
Well, no accounting for weather. Still, there's absolutely nothing mysterious about the swamp.
Yes, sure. Of course, there's nothing unusual. Huh. I'm actually kind of glad I haven't had to like stop the video
Who's there?
or the episode. Let's say. Oh, hey, look, it's the Blue Spirit. Of course, of course. Ah, these are mine. Okay. Huh. I'm disappointed we didn't get that much of Zuko and Iroh. But, okay. First off, one thing came up to my mind like immediately, and that was, it's actually rather interesting that they keep mentioning food and how they are hungry and how travelers, like, it's actually like really consistent and realistic that they need to eat. And that's something that's not often addressed in like many series, like traveling series, that people have to eat. And it's actually been a consistent issue. It's really quite neat in my opinion. Like, food plays an integral part in traveling in this series, and it's very interesting to see that they actually have addressed that. That's cool. I don't know. I have nothing else to say about that. Then about the whole episode itself, I actually kinda liked it. It was strange. It was like the episode itself was really strange. Let's go with that. Yeah, strange. Like, really weird stuff happened all the time, so it was really strange. And it was cool actually, like those weird events. Like I'm really certain that the whole forest is just alive, so whatever. As we saw actually. So that's actually interesting. But there's another point that came up, like for one, the guy was like bending vines. Like bending actual plants. And they were living plants. And he even like grew them quickly. That has serious implications, like you can just I don't know which would you classify that as earth bending or water bending or like nature bending, like combination of them both, and just the possibility of that is like mind-blowingly amazing. Like you can bend living organisms. That like just you can bend that means you could technically speaking you could create life if you knew how to bend it, and by extension you could like create humans and control humans. Interesting. You could like bend like people. Like you could control them with bending. That would be actually rather interesting to see. And by extension, like yeah, it's pretty clear that you can like bend the 4 elements, but the one thing that the guy mentioned was like the whole world is one living organism, and it's an organism, it's a one living consistent being, and you can communicate with it. And I'm really confused. I have so many things going in my head. Like since everything is basically part of the whole big thing, that means you can, technically speaking, if you learn how to, you could bend everything, which is, I mean, that not so surprising since the 4 elements basically cover most of the things, but just the really fact that you can like bend living things, like, oh god, I wonder if you're gonna see like humans being bent. I suppose the right proper word is bent. Huh, whatever. By the way, if that is going to happen, please don't spoil that. I want to be surprised about that. But yeah, that's like really interesting that they could like bend nature, like plants, like living plants. That's really cool. Really darn cool. Oh my god, that means quite a bit. Huh. So overall, it was actually a pretty nice episode. I did actually like that, especially like the implications that this has. That's just amazing. Oh, I just realized quite a bit more, like, since Aang was actually able to like communicate with the plant, like, I don't know, could you actually call that even bending? But he was able to communicate through the plant. That basically means he could read thoughts or control people. I don't know. That lots of implications. It's freaking awesome. That's actually really cool. Oh, whatever. Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna go cool off my head. I have nothing better to elaborate about that. I can't elaborate about this any further. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, oh god, I can bend everything. Omnikinesis. People die. That'd be awesome. Okay, whatever. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed. I wonder if I commented enough during the episode, but I always wonder that. So, thank you all very much for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next episode. I'm really going fast. Ganmu out.